Welcome back to Retro Effects, two-player Tuesday. I got Blake here today, and we're gonna play some Xenocrisis for the PS4. So I bought the Genesis hard copy, and it's from a company in England. And but I have it on the PS4. It's just easier to set up and play. So I was curious what it was like with two-player, and I saw it on some channels, and we're gonna play it today. We did maybe one test run just to get it, just to figure out the controls, and then we're going through. Let's go to options here. I think you're player one, Blake. Let's press that.
You want to switch off that way?
Yeah. All right, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to have it on easy. That's controls. All right, so we got all that discard. I don't know, melee roll. We got that shoot move. All right, so twin stick shooter here. It comes in all those different languages. Okay. All right, so here we go. Two-player.
Oh, that was my fault.
Two-player. All right, X. And then I'll push the options button. All right. So I'm the guy, you're the girl. And
I'm not Jill Valentine.
yeah, the not Jill. So basically, this is very similar to what was it? It's like if Alien and Smash TV had a clone.
I had noticed this because when we did the little practice to get the buttons down, I was the guy. The girl is much. The guy might be more durable. I don't know that for a fact, but the girl is definitely faster. Like her roll covers way more ground.
I could see that now just watching you kind of do that. And oh yeah, so the thing to remember on this game is that you run out of ammo.
Yeah, which is way different from most games of this style.
Yeah.
Like I don't think you ever had to worry about ammo in Metal Slug which is what it reminds me of a lot in a good way. I love that franchise.
Yeah, I mean. So as far as the audio, I can definitely hear Metal Slug.
Mm-hmm. Aesthetically too.
Yeah. Yeah, and obviously, this is an Alien inspired.
For sure, Alien inspired, but it reminds me of another thing that was Alien inspired. The OG TMNT cartoon. It looks just like the monsters that were. Spawn that would look just like Xenomorphs. They were like in that episode where they were coming out of the pizza box and growing.
Yeah.
They were in almost like a microwave.
The yellow one. Well, those are. I think those are on. Let's go up here. I think those are on either the Sega Ninja Turtles game.
They were in Turtles in Time as well.
Okay, then that's what it was. They were in Turtles in Time.
Yeah, the sewer surfing level.
Yep, sewer surfing.
They jump out and you gotta slash them.
Wow, I think that was. Here's. Dang, look at this.
Cronenberg. Cronenberg, the whole universe, Morty.
Alright, I'm basically just laying on him with this machine gun that's timed.
I'm gonna try and I think I only get two, but the projectiles pretty cool. The grenades or whatever.
Yeah, these there we go.
I'm down.
Alright, so you're down, but I think he's done. Now I know
Sweet.
I'm almost positive that you can revive each other. I've seen it.
It was a boss fight, so like that. More than likely, it was just because it was a boss fight.
Yeah, engaged alien hostiles took care of their little friend. Proceeding to the facility. All right, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so. Where elixir? So I have 29. So these little dog tags. Oh, increase your health limit. That'll help.
Yeah, for sure.
Twice, and then increase your ammo. That'll help. Maximum speed. There we go. All right, so that's me. I think maybe if I go up, yep, there you go.
X is how you select.
Yep.
All right, so health for sure.
You can go speed.
Speed is.
You got 5 left.
Which one is speed? This one.
That one right there. Yep.
Cool.
All right, and then go down to that little door.
Sweet.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, it really gives me the Aliens, the sequel to Alien vibe, in a good way. I love that movie.
Aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I haven't seen that in I don't know how long. And
You know, that movie is always listed by most people as a sequel that people like more than the original.
More than the original.
I gotta be honest, I love both, but I'm in the camp of I like the original.
Really?
Because I'm more of a horror guy, and the sequel was an action movie, straight up action classic.
Yeah, it's James
But,
Cameron, almost like Terminator, right?
But I just always felt like the first one was way scarier. It was almost like a slasher movie, which is way more my speed.
It was
as
scary.
What I like.
Right, and not to mention that it totally holds up today.
But I think 1 and 2 hold up altogether for sure. I agree with that.
Now, I haven't seen 2 recently, so I plan to watch it this week. Actually, I was going to put it on the other day, but I was falling asleep, and it's like, do I really want? Do I want to wake up to Alien in the middle of the night? You know, it's one of those. What is this? Grab that ammo. But I watched the first one. God, probably about a year ago, and I'm like, you know what? This holds up.
They're my Xenomorphs are my personal favorite movie bad guy in the fact of not ones that don't have personality. Like basically mindless drones that you can that there are a bunch of. Xenomorphs are my favorite. Like I like them in zombies as far as like things you have to go against that aren't really like villains so much as monsters. Kind of
Right. This kind of gives me like this little area gives me almost like a Resident Evil vibe.
It's got a lot of Metal Gear kind of looks.
Oh, that's what it is. Metal. Yep. That's definitely what I'm thinking of. Like OG Metal Gear. Do you ever play, or do you ever see the ones for the MSX or the NES?
No. Yes. I played it on NES, and I played the OG PlayStation 1, but I didn't go deep on that. I got one free not that long ago on Xbox for the free games on Xbox One. The one that I got though, it wasn't good. Like first of all, they strung me along. Like you sit there and they give you a character creation at the beginning of the game.
Oh, it must have been like Metal Gear Survive or something like that.
Well, they'll give you a character creation, and I got all stoked. So I sat there and created Wolverine. I spent like 20 minutes doing it, getting everything right, and then it was a fake out. Like you don't get to play as that character. They do it just to make you have to basically you're somebody else to begin with. Like you die like right after you create your guy, and you have to be somebody. So I was like, oh, that's a letdown. Plus, I didn't really care for the gameplay that much. You spend like your entire time playing, crawling on a hospital floor, trying to like the whole first level is you trying to like crawl and hide.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it just wasn't.
No, I mean, look, hiding. Oh wow, look at this. Well, I'll talk about this after the Death Viper.
Onyx from Pokemon on crack.
We are. We're both on very, very low life right now.
Yeah. Did you see that? Oh, my bad. You see they're making another Tremors movie?
No, are they?
Yeah.
I wonder if I can revive you.
Probably not.
No, not on the boss. Wow, that is true. Oh, machine gun.
Sandworms, you hate them, right? I hate them too.
Need to survive.
Tropic Thunder. What are we gonna do? Survive.
This kind of reminds me of a Zelda boss a little bit. Oh, still. Getting a little crazy here.
You're doing great though.
Oh, as soon as you said that, that's what happens.
That normally happens, yeah.
Oh, shnikes. Oh, I must know I'm running out of stuff. Oh, you saw that one? Oh, I'm not going to make this one. He's almost... Oh, God. I knew he was almost dead.
Did you have any hand? No, you didn't.
No.
I was about to say you could chuck some.
Continue, yeah. I love the artwork in this.
For sure.
Oh,
crap.
Oh, right at
That's
the
awesome.
boss? Yeah, yep. That makes this game...
That's for sure makes it more likable.
Yep, 100%. Now, I'm sure your continues are limited.
Oh, God.
Oh. Nice.
Whoa! I hit him in the head with a grenade. I didn't realize that was going to...
So that must... bring us to, like, not only does it bring you right to the boss, but it doesn't reset the hit counter on the boss.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. I was surprised he died just now.
I was very shocked and surprised because we all know that games of this style,
well, trying to be in that era,
right, are pretty difficult. Alright, so I got...
That dude gives me in the face Dash Rendar vibes. I know that's your boy.
It is my boy. I love Dash Rendar. Let me go a little power, and that's all I can get.
I wish Disney would make him canon, dude.
Well, yeah, what's the problem?
I mean, I think Marvel would for sure do it. Like, they're writing all the Star Wars comics right now.
I read something today that, there you go, that you can, that they're, what we talked about, they're gonna redo all the...
Speaking of Tremors, that's kind of funny.
It is
that
like
I said
Tremors,
that.
yeah. I heard that they were gonna, like, make an alternate universe with the new movies.
Yeah, that's a rumor, and I think that would be great. Because it was set up in Rebels, the way that they're talking about it was like the veil of the Force.
Right.
Could do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a possibility. I gotta be honest. I was on my I'm not gonna watch Star Wars after they ruined.
I
Luke
remember
for a while.
I remember that.
But The Mandalorian really brought me back around. He became my favorite Star Wars character because they ruined all the canon of the characters I like.
There's something up there for you.
But
yeah.
I'll be honest. If they just didn't address those movies anymore, like if they
just don't talk about them.
They don't have to like make them not canon as long as they just stuck in the other universe, tell stories with other characters. And it's such a big universe that you don't need to tell the Skywalker saga, but I would much prefer them to, because at this point Anakin's sacrifice didn't mean anything. Palpatine didn't die, and
didn't mean anything, right?
Luke being a coward is terrible.
And okay, there we go. Go get that med kit. That and so of the pro wrestling mentality, you spent all this time building up Snoke, right? Mm-hmm. And I was into it. I was definitely into it. Like, okay, let's build up this bad guy. I'm going for it. And I didn't think 7 was bad.
I thought Force Awakens was a good movie. I was pumped for that universe. I actually defended the hell out of it when people would tell me they didn't like it. I was like, no, man, give it a chance. Because it had nothing to do with, like the go-to complaint that people on the other side of the aisle always try to say is that you guys just didn't want a female hero. That couldn't be further from the truth.
Further from the truth, because I love Ahsoka.
Cara Dune is my favorite female Star Wars character from The Mandalorian. I think she's amazing. I think Gina Carano kills it. I had no beef with Rey in Episode 7. I had no beef with her being the hero.
And
I just didn't think you had to do it at the expense of Luke Skywalker.
No, it wasn't her or her acting. Her acting was great, too.
Yeah, she's.
It was the story. The story was bad.
I mean, it all started with Last Jedi. And then I felt bad for JJ because you're trying to basically... He was trying to finish somebody else's murder mystery, as Jim Cornette would say.
Right.
Like the guy was like, oh, basically everything that you set up doesn't count, and now you finish this.
Right.
That's just bad storytelling on their part. They should have stuck to, because there was an outline they just didn't follow. It
was bad storytelling, and really it was, they had the outline and it was foolproof.
Yeah, well, JJ had an outline written for that franchise, and Rian Johnson he wasn't made to follow it. They were like, oh, you don't have to follow it. Crap, I was going to go for it.
There you go. It really was like idiot proof, and they're like, oh yeah, hold my beer.
Yeah. The crazy thing too is I actually thought Rian Johnson was going to do a good job because of the fact that I loved the movie Looper. I thought it was a great sci-fi movie.
I've never seen it.
It's Bruce Willis and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Really good concept. Basically, it's like in the future there are hitmen that are set up as in time travelers, and they appear. They have a bag over their head. Your job is just to shoot them. They're already going to be bound on their knees with a bag over their head, and you kill them.
Really?
But basically, he gets to a point where, as he's doing this, one of the dudes that comes through is his younger self. So Joseph Gordon-Levitt plays young Bruce Willis.
Oh wow!
And it's like him having to face a decision of would he do it? Younger him would he kill older him? And older him is too savvy for it and escapes.
Wow!
So it sets up. It's a very good movie. So I thought he would do well since he already had a good movie under his belt in that genre.
So he directed it, or he?
Mm-hmm. And it's a good movie, dude. Like, I would recommend Looper. As much as I dislike him as a filmmaker, I would for what he did in Last Jedi, I would recommend Looper all day. I heard good things about Knives Out, his most recent movie.
I've never seen that either.
I haven't seen it yet either. My parents watched it and said it was good.
Knives Out?
Mm-hmm. Daniel Craig's in it. I'm a fan of his.
I like Daniel Craig. Yeah. I thought he was a great Bond.
Me too. Connery's still my guy.
Oh, yeah.
Daniel
For sure.
Craig is for sure the best fight scenes is Daniel Craig.
Yeah. 100%. And I thought he had the look.
For sure. I actually want Daniel. He's my number one draft pick to play Magneto in the MCU.
Really?
He's got that steely blue eyes. He has the light hair, and he's the thing that the other movies didn't really capture was Magneto's kind of jacked, and Daniel Craig is jacked.
I didn't realize that. Oh, crap. So these things. So what I just realized now is your melee attack
Kills him.
Yeah, it's yeah, but it's
like basically at the expense of a hit, though. Yeah. Unfortunately,
seen that. You gotta really time it out. Grab that. There you go. I honestly never really liked the X-Men movies.
I'm with you there. I liked the first one when it first came out, just because we didn't have anything else to put it up against.
Grab that. Right.
I would still say that my favorite of all the X-Men team movies was Days of Future Past. I thought Days of Future Past was well done.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
It was good.
I don't know if I've seen it.
It's a time travel movie that does really well.
I do like time travel.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like X-Men meets Back to the Future.
Well, Back to the Future is my favorite movie.
You know, I got asked that yesterday what my favorite movie is, and I hadn't thought about it in so long, and that's being a movie dude, like, if I had to pick, I'm going to go Blade Runner.
And that's a good one, obviously. You know, I'm a fan.
The funny thing is, in Blade Runner, I never thought of Deckard, Harrison Ford's character, as the hero of that movie. I always liked and thought Roy Batty wasn't a bad guy.
Really?
He just wanted to prolong his own life.
Yeah, and honestly, that might be a good top 10 to do one day, is like top 10 movies where the bad guy isn't so bad.
Yep.
You know, where you
I never considered Roy Batty to be a bad guy. He was basically Frankenstein's monster. He was created. He didn't ask to be created. And he was made to be a slave in a world. So for me, yeah, I would say Blade Runner is probably my number one favorite movie, and I would say Roy Batty is my favorite misunderstood hero or villain. I don't really consider him a villain.
And that's you know, that was part of the thing with Frankenstein with Mary Shelley. Like you're meant to feel for the monster.
Yep.
You know,
Frankenstein's monster was the first thing I was ever a fan of.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I can distinctly remember. Just like that was I remember going to KB Toys and getting a Frankenstein's monster toy and being so excited. It was like the first action figure that meant a lot to me because I loved Monster Squad. And then that started my lifelong obsession with horror. That's how I got into. I'm this little kid born in 1985, and I'm going to Blockbuster and renting all the Universal monster movies because I wanted to know more about those. And once my grandfather had told me, I used to watch those when I was a little boy. I was like, oh, okay, so I just go and rent that, and I got big into the Wolfman and Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, all those classics.
I never got into the classic horrors. Probably, if I were to pick the first thing I was really a fan of, was probably Godzilla.
Nice. And that was like the first thing you ever can remember being a fan of?
Yeah.
Because for me, I'm not even talking about like movies. The first thing I remember just like being a fan of was Frankenstein's monster.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Either that or it was a cartoon called Dino Riders.
Nice.
And that was basically, I think it was like 1 or 2 seasons, and it was out just to sell toys, and the toys were cool.
Well, that was the MO when we were growing up. Make a animated series to sell your action figures. I mean, we got some great series out of it, though.
You really did. But the toys were cool because it was like dudes who rode dinosaurs that had lasers on them.
It seems to be well, I say that as I got whacked, but it seems to be really effective when you see them come in and just use your roll to get out of the way.
Oh,
her roll covers like half the frickin' screen, though. His roll is shorter, but I can tell that he definitely has more of a. I feel like you can take more hits than I can.
Yeah, this is definitely like a feel game. You know,
For sure. Damn.
There you go. Grab this super gun. Oh, flamethrower. Nice.
Jesus, I don't even know what got me on that one.
Yeah, that's it. That's the thing with these like kind of bullet hell.
But yeah, I
Grab that.
loved me some Universal monsters growing up. There was actually a Universal monsters. Well, not it wasn't Universal, but based on the Universal monsters cartoon where it was like all the monsters together. Dracula was the main bad guy. Kind of had the Monster Squad plot.
Really?
Yeah, I remember watching it because Frankenstein's monster was like the leader of the team, so it was right up my alley as a kid. It was a Saturday morning cartoon that I loved. I'd have to look up the name, but I just remember Dracula being the main bad guy.
That came out of nowhere. Yeah, those are things I didn't get into until later. I was just not a horror guy until I'm even now like I'm not super into horror, but like I appreciate like the originals just because I know how important they are.
Yeah. I'm really excited for the cinematic universe they're trying to build around the Universal monsters.
I heard that, but what didn't they have that one movie with Tom Cruise?
The Mummy bricked because it was bad. I saw it, and it was not good
was
at
bad?
all. But then The Invisible Man just came out, and it was really good.
Really?
And it was basically they scrapped The Mummy, that doesn't count anymore, and then they got a mulligan, and now it's The Invisible Man is the first in that universe. Javier Bardem is rumored to play Frankenstein, and I think he's perfect for it.
Huh. Oh, I should have grabbed that extra continue.
That's what that blue pill looking gimmick is?
Yeah, that's what the blue pill is. I'm going to go ammo limit and then grenade limit. That'll help.
Yeah, I think I was one of the few people
That would give health.
that enjoyed...
That's all you got.
Yeah, one of the few people that enjoyed the Hugh Jackman Van Helsing.
No, I did. I
did.
did. I definitely did.
I loved the PS2 game, actually, too. I just bought that recently.
Played it. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I played it. I don't really quite remember it. I know it was... I don't know.
Oh, wow.
I don't know
This gun
what
I
that
got is
was.
pretty legit.
Oh, it's like a grenade launcher?
Baxter Stockman made these things.
I gotta go back and watch those cartoons.
Me too. If I'm remembering correctly, it was like I know that they like tried to microwave a pizza, and that's what created them. Like the things were like the eggs were put on a pizza and sent to the turtles, and I think they nuked it.
Yep. I think it was like Attack of the Pizza Monsters or something.
Yeah.
Something like
A
that.
lot of those Ninja Turtles episodes were named after classic B-50s horror movies.
Oh yeah. What? Well, the creator was a comic book guy, huh?
Kevin Eastman, yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. I think it's Peter Laird. Yeah.
Peter Laird, yeah.
Dude, did you see the Turtles comic that they're putting out right now?
Nope.
It's like, I forget. It's set in a dystopian future. I forget the name of it, but it's basically like the same way, you know, the story of The Dark Knight Returns, the comic where it's like Batman as an older grizzled Batman.
Yeah.
Well, this is the Turtles doing that. All the other Turtles are dead but one. It doesn't wear.
Really?
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't wear any of the colors. He has like their bandanas wrapped around different parts of his body, and his mask is now black. And he has all the Turtles' weapons,
Jesus.
and it's a mystery who it is. No one knows who he is.
Nobody
Which turtle
knows?
he is. Yeah,
Let's
they're gonna
go
like
see.
reveal that later on. But I think it looks awesome for that reason. I like the concept of that.
That is pretty cool. Just a lone Ninja Turtle.
Mm-hmm. And if I had to guess, everybody's guessing Leonardo or Raph are the last one living. I think it's more interesting, and I think it's where they're gonna go. It's got to be Mikey, because if you can see in the previews that he's a grizzled, kind of a jaded turtle, and I think it's way more interesting to tell that story with Mikey. Like if Mikey's the only one who lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You take him and make him the more serious one. That's how I would have done it.
It's almost like he grew up.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I mean, I'm a Donatello guy.
Leo's my dude. But I feel like if you made Leo the turtle, it'd be the one that you expect.
Grab that mid.
Yep.
Oh, if you can.
Crap! I threw a grenade to try and clear the area.
Yeah. It is getting a little hectic.
Man, that maggot-looking one looks like something, and I can't remember what it is. It looks like something from some other form of media.
Maggot, huh?
Looked like a maggot with teeth, the one that was like kind of worming around.
Dune? No.
Maybe. Actually, now that you say it, there is some Doom vibes in this level.
A little bit. I gotta revisit that.
Doom?
Yeah.
I heard Doom Eternal was fantastic. You know what franchise I have not played other than the original game that I need to get into? Because Joey, my friend Joey, our friend Joey, and my buddy Drew, who's in the Coast Guard, tell me how great the modern Wolfenstein games are. And I just haven't played them.
Yeah. So I haven't played it, but I watched people. I have seen a Let's Play, All right, I'm gonna be over there in a second. Can you grenade yourself? I don't think you can.
I don't think so.
Oh, watch that. I thought I'd be able to throw it over there. You know what I want to play? Two-player, which you'll probably like. I don't know if you played it. Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
I played that back in the day. SNES, right?
Yeah, it's SNES and Genesis. So.
Oh, really? I didn't realize it was on Genesis.
I think I have it on SNES.
Well, like I told you last night when we were messaging, I really want to play. Speaking of Sega games, what do I have to do to pick you up?
Just go over
all
there.
Right. I really want to play the TMNT game that's supposed to be like Turtles in Time.
Oh,
Hyperstone Heist.
Hyperstone Heist. Yep, I have that. We're gonna play that today.
Because
I like it.
I'm really good at Turtles in Time because I spent probably Saturday nights, probably for a solid year, every Saturday night we would beat that game.
Careful.
Crap.
I think we got another continue.
But every Saturday night for the longest period of time, I played that game.
Yeah, you are very good at that game. All right, here we go. I think I need one more.
Oh man, it's almost like there's no way to back. Like in a fight, you're trying to back yourself into a corner. It just feels like there's not a corner to back into.
Right, like there's not a corner to get out of. So, like they're trying to back you into a corner. That's what it feels like. Nice. Let's go up. Cool. So I have enough. If we make it through this one, I have it. So we have no more continues left, but I have enough dog tags to buy one.
If we make it.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, dude. Like my idea of a perfect Saturday in my childhood would be, I never owned my parents didn't have the money to just buy me all the VHSs I wanted, so I didn't own the TMNT movies.
Yeah.
But if I did good at school or if I did something that they asked me to do and they rewarded me, we would. Me and my cousin would each get to rent they'd bring us and let us rent movies.
I'm down.
Rent all 3 TMNTs and order pizza and play that game. That was the perfect weekend for me as a child.
Yep, for sure. I had a Betamax and I used to rent them and illegally record them. That was my John. I had all the movies on somebody's old Betamax with my dad and my uncles.
It's so funny that movies that have become popular to say aren't good, that I remember loving as a kid. People are always 1 and 2 of TMNT's good, but the third one sucks. I enjoyed the third one as a kid.
I don't remember. I seen it in the theaters, but it was when I was getting out of Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. But I enjoyed it. Crap.
Oh, spread shot. I love Contra.
Yeah, it does for sure have Contra vibes.
Yeah. Oh, these ones you only have for a certain amount of time, so you could just hold that
drain
down.
it.
Right. This is intense though. This is a lot of fun. Oh crap.
Survival war. You gotta become a war.
Alright. We didn't even get to a boss yet, huh?
No.
Jeez.
Every room has felt like a boss.
Yeah. Oh, here we speak of the devil.
Calcatoo.
Yeah, it looks like Cthulhu. I don't know what those are. Doesn't really. Oh, I got a little spread shot here. Those things coming out are. Oh, get that, and that health. There you go. Crap. All right.
Oh crap! I can't pick you up, huh?
Not yet. Oh, no, because it's a boss. Oh, there's a meter up there, though. Careful.
Oh, jeez. Great.
Then, oh, man, and then it's
Second phase.
Jeez. Yeah.
I knew that was going to happen.
That's a cool looking boss, though.
It really is.
We out of continues?
Probably.
That's what it seems like. Well, yeah. Well, we can make that a quick one. So, what do you think? What do you think on this one?
Is for sure really fun. It's one of those games where it's like it's going to take patience and practice to get good at.
Yep.
And I mean, in the nature of the way these videos are, we're BSing and trying to not we're not going to be able to fully focus on a game.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So I feel like we could definitely. This is a game I would for sure buy.
Yeah, and I don't think it was very expensive. And it says Bitmap Bureau. That's the company who made it. I have the physical copy on Genesis. I haven't played it. I just bought it for collecting purposes. But it's easy to play. That a lot of times I'll buy a physical copy and leave it in a box and just get especially if it's not expensive like this.
The physical copy you have, like, it looks fantastic.
Oh yeah, for sure. It looks like an old school Genesis clamshell case, and then the artwork, everything. It's very nostalgic.
I love the visuals too. Whoever designed the bosses, like all of the, because it's got a lot of Lovecraft stuff. It's got a lot of the Alien franchise.
Yep.
It's really cool horror sci-fi nods all over.
It really is like a mishmash of all the things that we love.
Yeah, it's like a love letter to anybody who grew up in that period watching movies and playing video games.
Well, good. Well, we'll leave it at that, and then hope you guys pick it up. Like, subscribe, share, and then if you guys played, tell me what you thought. All right, take care, guys.
Make sure you follow us on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, Gmail. Don't forget to like and subscribe.